Jeremy Corbyn declined to mention his future as an MP before move to formally block him from running for the Labour Party in next general election. Sir Keir Starmer proposed a motion Tuesday that will make it clear that party's governing body, the National Executive Committee, not support his predecessor fighting for Islington North seat. Corbyn said earlier that Sir Keir had broken his commitment to respect the rights of Labour Party members and defamed the democratic foundations of our party. He did not say whether he would run as an independent MP, but said of his supporters, "Our message is clear: we are not going anywhere. Nor is it our determination to stand up for a better world." Mr Corbyn, contacted by Sky News before a rally outside Parliament to protest the government's illegal immigration law, said he did not give an interview and appeared uneasy when asked if he would seek re-election in the next election. Sir Keir had rejected the veteran MP who ran for Labour last month, because he insisted the party had undergone a transformation since he took office. The motion, which NEC is expected to support, says Islington North lawmaker, will not be endorsed by NEC as a candidate for Labour Party in next general election. A senior Labour source said, Keir Starmer has made it clear that Jeremy Corbyn will not be the Labour Party candidate in the next general election. The Labour Party is now unrecognizable from the losing party in 2019. Tuesday's vote will confirm this and keep us focused on our 5 tasks to build a better Britain. How will Corbyn respond to Starmer's move? Liz Bates political reporter wizbates Jeremy Corbyn's future as Labour MP has looked doubtful since Sir Keir Starmer took over the party, but it may soon come to an end for sure. The current leader will say at tomorrow's meeting of ruling body of Labour Party that his once shadow cabinet predecessor should be banned from running for party in next general election. Insiders say that while he may gain some support in NEC vote, it will not be enough to change Mr Corbyn's fate and will effectively mark the end of his 40-year service in role. Now the question is, how will Mr Corbyn respond? When asked by Sky News whether he planned to fight the decision or go independent, he chose not to respond, citing his familiar disappointment at being questioned by the media. Private allies haven't ruled out the possibility of running against the party, however, and a large local support base means he'll have a better chance of being elected than most MPs. Regardless, those at top of Labour Party will welcome challenge, as believe they must convince voters that party is on track if have a chance to win back and win power. Political news: Altar and Braverman in Essex Labor will reverse budget pension tax cut for the rich. Sir Keir's motion would argue that Mr Corbyn's candidacy for Labour Party in the next election would result in party's chances of winning power significantly diminished. He is expected to add that Mr Corbyn, who is running as Labour Party candidate, has hardly served interests of Labour Party and its political interests in next general election. The decision comes after it was announced that the Equality and Human Rights Commission had decided to exclude the party from 2 years of special measures due to its failures to address antisemitism under Mr Corbyn. Mr Corbyn was suspended from parliamentary party in October 2020 amid the EHRC's reaction to a report criticising party's handling of complaints of antisemitism under his leadership. Immediately after publication, Mr Corbyn claimed that the problem of Labour Party's allegations antisemitism was dramatically exaggerated by our opponents for political reasons. Sir Keir Starmer insists the party has undergone a transformation since taking office. Mr Corbyn, who has represented Islington North by a substantial majority for 40 years, has served as an independent MP since his impeachment, but is still a member of the broader Labour Party. In statement, he said he has won the seat 10 times in a row since 1983 and is proud to represent community that supports vulnerable people, joins workers on the strike line and fights for transformative change. This latest move represents an increasingly reluctant leadership to offer solutions that meet the scale of the crises we all face. While the government is driving millions into poverty and demonizing refugees, Keir Starmer has focused his opposition on those who demand a more progressive and humane alternative. I joined the Labour Party when I was 16 because, like millions of other people, I believed in the redistribution of wealth and power. A Momentum spokesperson said, "We strongly condemn this corrupt and hypocritical act by Keir Starmer that further divided the Labour Party and humiliated millions of people inspired by Jeremy Corbyn's leadership." Formed after Mr Corbyn's leadership victory, group said its candidates should be decided by members of the Islington Northern Labour Party, and described rationale behind Sir Keir's decision as pathetic and openly factional. Labour Party MP Afsana Begum described Corbyn as one of most popular leaders of the Labour Party and said, "We can never surrender to those who try to break hope and power he represents in our country. Instead, we must continue to be inspired by the heroism of all who stand up for their rights and the rights of others in difficult situations."